Hi, I'm Madeline. Welcome to my sewing corner. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my 3-year business anniversary because there are so many times where I almost quit. So the fact that I've made it 3 years, I'm gonna try to get through this without crying because it's emotional. It's been a very exciting, draining, rough, but like transformative time. There's so many ups and downs, and that's what growth is. It's not linear. And I think starting a business, I had these unrealistic expectations, and I hate the word realistic. I think that sometimes you have to be delusional in order to get through hard times, and just enough delusion will help you get to the next level. And so I hate saying realistic, unrealistic, whatever, but I think starting out, I just was like, oh yeah, it's, cool. I know how to sew, and I got my logo, and I have a business now, and it's gonna be amazing, which it's good to have that mentality. It's good to be positive, but it's kind of like if you know about the emotional cycle of change, you have different levels, and let me see if I can remember them off the top of my head. It's like uninformed optimism. When you're starting something, it looks like this. Like, you're like, oh wow, okay, this is great. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love this. It's gonna be amazing. When you get here, you're like, oh shit, like this is harder than I thought. There's some things I didn't think about. And then you're kind of going back down this, where you're like, oh my god, holy shit, how do I continue? How do I get through this? And then you're like in this valley, this really low point. That literally, they call it the valley of despair. And it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. I literally am like, I'm about to quit. I don't think I can do it. But then you start to go back up again, and it's like, that's what it's been like, literally. And starting out positive was good, I think, because if I wasn't so excited and positive and happy about starting a business or a brand, then I wouldn't have made it this far. You have to have a certain level of passion for it, and don't just be focused on the money. That's not, I don't know, I just don't think that, like, yes, we have to make money to survive, of course, but you have to find your why and your purpose and your passion, and like, because you can make money doing anything, but you are not gonna make it if you hate what you're doing. Or you're gonna make it, but it's like, it's not gonna be sustainable. You're not gonna want to keep doing it long term. It's definitely hard to not focus on the money, because you need that. We need that. We have to have a thriving business in order to continue. And what's the statistic about most businesses failing in the first 5 years? So I'm not there yet, not to the 5-year mark yet, but I think for having been doing this for 3 years, I've built up something that I'm really proud of. I have built a community of people that know me and my brand, and that want to be a part of what I'm doing. And what started out just as clothes and sewing, it's turned into like trying to be a voice for other people that want to follow a dream, that want to live their life to the fullest, that want to start something that seems impossible. See, here's the emotional part, because it's like I kind of found my why along the way. Like, I didn't start this out by saying, you know, like, of course I wanted to have people wearing my clothes. I wanted them to feel confident and be able to express themselves and, you know, have something on that's like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is so cool. You can't find this anywhere else. One of one, whatever. But the purpose, like, has kind of recently hit me. And it's like bringing people together by having fashion shows, having a good time. I feel like part of my purpose is to show people that it can be done. Like, you know that quote that says, maybe you've been assigned this mountain to show others it can be moved. I think about that every single day because I'm like, what if this was placed in my heart? Because I always wanted to be a fashion designer, like since I was a toddler, and it's just never gone away. There's this feeling, this little voice that's like, you gotta do this, like you need to do more with this, like don't just do this as a hobby. Like, I just have this feeling it's something bigger. And so that's what I think about a lot, is like, what if I'm supposed to be sharing my journey? And that's why I started doing these videos, because I want to be more transparent about it. Because what if I'm supposed to be sharing my journey with other people that are trying to do something similar, trying to do the same thing? Because personally, I'm always trying to find stories that I can relate to. I want to see relatable shit and hear stories that are like, oh wow, like that's me. You know, when I've been at my lowest and I have had no money and ready to throw in the towel multiple times, losing friends, not being able to really do anything because I have to focus on this, I gotta figure out how to make money from this, like that stress, and it puts stress on relationships. And I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah, showing others that it's possible. But yeah, when I've been down at my lowest, ready to quit, no money, when I feel like nothing's working, when I feel just so stuck, and like when I hear other people that are honest about things like that with their business, with their journey, and they say, hey, like, yeah, I went from having nothing to having my dream life, like that's the type of stuff I want to hear. I want to hear about those hard times that you didn't think you were gonna make it through. I'm just thinking, what if I can be that for somebody else who's looking up to someone, trying to figure out what to do, how to keep going. Along this journey, these past 3 years, it has shown me and taught me that it's more than that. Like, I have to grow as a person. I have to train my mind to be stronger than the hard times. I've quit everything. I've quit drinking, vaping. I'm not gonna get too personal, but I quit a lot of things. I don't really do anything. I stay home a lot. I have a part-time job, and I'm just always thinking about building and improving. So, but I do have to remind myself that, like, I am still a 30-year-old woman and I need to enjoy my life. I have to still find time for myself and my friends, and that took me a long time to realize that, because I was like, nope, can't do this, I can't do that, I gotta go ghost, and I have to build, and I can only do this, I can only work. And it's still like that a lot, because it's very difficult for me to sit down and take a break without feeling guilty about it. Like, there's always so many things going through my mind. I'm like, I have to be doing something, I can't just sit here not doing anything. But then I look back, I'm like, damn, like, the time is going by faster and faster every year. Like, I can't just keep neglecting family and friends and not spending time with people that I care about, and isolating myself forever, because you don't know when this is over. We don't know how long we're gonna be here, how long they are gonna be here. So, but I'm just proud. 3 years is a long time, and it's been crazy. It's been so crazy. And I'm not out of the woods yet. Like, I haven't made it. I haven't gotten a lot of things on my vision board, which I never really made an actual vision board. I have things that I see for myself that I want, where I want to live, what I want to drive, who I want to be around, how I want to spend my time. So I'm not fully there yet, but I can look back at the past 3 years and say, wow, like, I'm almost there. It feels like I'm almost there. And I have made so much progress. Though there will be days where I'm sitting here sewing and I have to stop for a minute and be like, wow, like, you're literally sewing. That's your job. Like, that's what you wanted. So I have to remind myself to be grateful and realize how far I have come and how much I've grown. And it's really nice, actually, to be able to say, like, I am not that person anymore. But onto the business side of things, I think something that I have learned that's really important, and you know how people say you have to separate the art from the artist? I personally don't believe that. I believe that everything I create is an extension of myself. I'm going to put a little bit of myself into everything that I do. I want to enjoy it, you know? I don't want to have some fake polished aesthetic where everything's perfect and, like, no, I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna post what I want. I'm gonna use the songs that I want. And that's my whole messaging anyways, is about being authentic, being yourself, being one of one. There's nobody like you. So I feel like I kind of have to keep the art and the artist together, and that's what I want to present to everyone through my, whether it's my personal page or my brand page. Like, it's me. It's literally named after me. Madeline is my name with a space in it. So I have to keep everything authentic, and I think a lot of people, that's what keeps them from starting something or keeps them stuck for a long time, is because they want to have everything perfect and polished. And you just have to start. Like, if you look back at my content from 2023, it's not great. Like, it's still not amazing. I mean, I have an iPhone 14 and a nice ring light. Microphones are coming in a couple days, but it's still, you know, not amazing. I would love to be able to pay somebody to make content for me, because it's kind of a chore, but it's also new to me. Like, when I post things, I kind of just want to get it out there. Like, I want to have a good song on it and put some good footage in there, but as far as, like, transitions and things go, like, I don't really know. I just kind of post whatever. So I'm sure I could use help in that department, but I'm just saying, like, don't wait until you have everything perfect and planned out to start something. Just start doing it, because it's kind of cool to see that progress, like, to look back and see I have come a long way. So that's all I wanted to say, is running a business is insane. It's tough. It's going to reveal parts of you to yourself that you did not know were there. And I'm still learning new things every day. I'm still trying to control my mind and my emotions, and I don't, you know, there's never a top of the mountain. You just keep going and going and going. And that's how I'm gonna look at it. Like, I don't want to think about a top, because then there's got to be, like, this side coming back down. Like, no, we're just gonna keep elevating. Keep on elevating. What's that Drake lyric? Oh yeah, he said, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. Vertically. We're just going vertically, okay? You know, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have this all figured out, But like 3 years is still the beginning, but I feel like it's enough to know, like, okay, we're on the right path, we're on the right trajectory. So if I had any advice, it would just be literally to not stop. Just keep going, because there's going to be so many days where you're like, I don't think I can do this. What the fuck am I doing? Am I cut out for this? But you have to just stop that little voice when it happens and literally get really good at continuing. Also, I believe that our purpose isn't fixed. It's forever evolving, just like we are. Like, I think along the journey of life, we kind of realize things that we can add to our purpose, or maybe like shift it. Like, I don't think your purpose is something that you're supposed to spend your whole entire life searching for. Like, I really do think that it's just constantly changing. Because, you know, my purpose today might not be what I thought it was when I first started this 3 years ago. So don't try to focus so hard on, oh, what's my one purpose in life? It's just more of a fluid thing. That's just what I think. Thank you to everyone that has made it this far with me, whether you've been there since the beginning of this, or just, you know, you just found me yesterday. Your business is nothing without the village of people supporting you, and they don't even have to buy anything from you. It's just like people that like your stuff or repost it or share it with their friends. Like, one of my favorite things is how people always send me reels of other seamstresses. They'll send me other videos of upcycled clothes and like be like, oh, I feel like you could do something like this, or this looks like something you would do. Like, it's just really cool to be like, wow, like people saw that and they thought about me. Like, what? That's so fucking cool to me. So keep doing that. Yeah, send me reels, send me ideas, send me all the things. Like, I appreciate it so much, because there have been days where I'm literally like hibernating, crying, frustrated, and somebody will message me and be like, you're amazing, keep going, or you inspire me, or I love your work, I love what you're doing. Like, those words have literally picked me up off the floor when I was crying and upset. So thank you. Here's to 3 years of Madeline and so many more years of growing and improving and just having fun. Don't forget to have fun.
I'm going up, I'm going vertically. 2009, I'm lit, I told him hurry up and book me. Yeah, hurry.